Well, obviously, not the start we wanted. Wanted to get at least to the second minute. I think when you play a team like Wisconsin, I want to give them credit for their play tonight. They did a great job of coming out and taking advantage of a couple opportunities and finishing. And I don't think we reacted too well to that, and couldn't get one by them early and get it back to even close. And so I thought they did a good job of extending. I am not disappointed in our team's pushback for the entire 60 minutes. There were a lot of things that happened out there. We had a couple of guys go down. And, I thought the guys continued to battle. But it wasn't the start we were looking for. And obviously, I think that combined with them smelling a little blood in the water was why it didn't get done tonight.
Open the floor to questions. Just raise your hand.
For players first, right? Eriah, you can just talk a little bit about playing from behind so early and what pressure is put on you guys at that point.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like Coach said, you got to give all the credit to Wisconsin coming out hard like that. But I like the way we battled back. We didn't quit, and we had a lot of chances there. And I thought Rumpel was pretty good. We had some good quality chances right down in the front, and he was good tonight.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. We could have done a better job of not having a guy coming in alone in the first minute. If it was that, I think we could have supported him a little bit better than that. So I think we put him on an island early, and they finished.
Eriah, after scoring that goal in the second there, what did you feel? Did you feel like you kind of had some momentum building there for the third?
Yeah, definitely. I thought our power play was clicking there. I think they had 3 minutes or so left on the kill there on Ramage's 5-minute penalty, and I thought the boys were kind of starting to believe there. And I think we took a penalty a little bit later, but at no point did the guys on the bench quit. We talked in the locker room about believing we could do it, and I thought we did all night.
Matt, can you just, they scored 2 shorthanded goals tonight, had a lot of chances shorthanded as well. Is there something that they were doing or something that you guys weren't able to do on the power play that kind of made those things even out?
I don't know if there was something that they were doing or we were doing, but the one that bounced over Palmer, that's just unfortunate there that we were getting late in the shift and he was kind of tired and he tried to keep it in and it kind of bounced over him. And the first one was the Dahl goal from almost the goal line, and it was a good play by him, just putting it on net. It was a good shot. So I don't think it was anything that we were doing or they were doing. It was just some bounces.
Did that shot get a piece of your stick?
No.
Mike, we talked all year about how young your team was and the youth of them. Did you get a sense in this environment that maybe there was a little bit of being starstruck or anything like that? Or are you kind of intimidated by this environment, being as young as your team is?
I didn't notice it early. If the play was indicative of that, maybe that was something that happened. But you know what? These guys have been pretty good. If you've looked over the last couple of weeks, we play North Dakota, outshoot them 2-1 on Friday night, make a couple of mistakes, lose a hockey game. North Dakota's trying to get a piece of the McNaughton Cup, and we come out on Saturday and win an overtime game, very good hockey game. And then this last weekend, Friday night, I thought UNO probably deserved a little bit better fate. Saturday night we did. Both teams held serve there, and then I thought the guys really stepped up and played the best game of the series on a do or die as far as not moving on situation. And so I wish I could tell you guys I knew. I didn't see it yesterday. I didn't see it today previous to the drop of the puck. But the first 5 minutes obviously didn't go the way we wanted.
Mike, going on that, do you think maybe fatigue, the fact that you played 3 games, 3 hard-fought games this past weekend, Wisconsin was done Saturday into the slow start? Do you think that maybe played a part?
You know what, if it was something where I saw us get pinned in our end and have to spend a long amount of time defending and see us wear down that way, I might think that way, but it's a puck on a wall where a guy walks in all alone. And, you know, if we'd have got to the third period and we'd been in a situation where we were grinding it out, we just ran out of gas, I might think that way, but again, I didn't see that early, and we just, you know, we gave them, I think we helped them score goals tonight, and we're too good of a hockey team to do that.
Mike, how's Steph, you know, in terms of injury-wise, and your other guys too, you got a pretty lot of room on your bench there.
It was getting thinner by the shift. Well, you know what, we're not sure yet. We'll have to see, really all three guys will get evaluated, and we'll have a better idea of that tomorrow.
Any more questions?
Is there anything you think you could take from a loss like today?
Oh, you better. You know, knock on wood, we have an opportunity to play in the NCAA tournament. And if that's the case, I mean, whether we win or lose, we need to keep pushing the envelope. And I think, you know, I don't know what the people in here, the guys sitting up here, but the ones that sometimes hurt the most are the ones that you remember. And so we had an opportunity tonight that we didn't take advantage of. And again, I want to give Wisconsin credit for taking advantage of it. And we'll be better because of it.
Getting back to what you said about the NCAA tournament, where do you think your team stands as far as the selection process goes?
Well, you know what, there's a lot smarter people out there dividing those numbers up than myself. I'm just going by some of the numbers that have been printed out there as far as the pairwise. We wanted to continue to control where that was going, and with not moving on tonight, it's out of our control now. But our body of work is what it is, and we'll have to see come Sunday where we sit.
Jefferson Knowles had some pretty productive games against you guys. What's it about? It doesn't strike you as an opposing force by a stretch of the imagination. He seems to be a guy who's always around the puck. What makes him so effective against you guys?
I don't really know him personally. I played against him a few times, and every time we do, it seems like he works really hard. And tonight, you know, it was no different. It seemed like he was going pretty hard against us, and he seems like a hard-working player, and that pays off a lot of times. And tonight, he had an excellent game, and you just got to tip your hat.
One more chance for a question? Okay, thank you guys.